Yo, what's up, dudes and dudettes? We're here. We're here for another expert arcade run, and this time we're gonna be doing Wolverine because Wolverine was our second most voted character. Um, Wolverine is interesting. This is this is before he was the flagship character of the X-Men and like flagship character of Marvel behind Spider-Man, and he's not that great. I know. I know. It's surprising. He has a few really killer, super cool strings. He has a couple great whiff punishers. Um, but and his supers all do a ton of damage, like a chunk of damage. Um, but honestly, at the end of the day, he is just really underwhelming. He has really low range. He needs to be in your face to do damage. He doesn't have a lot of tricky ways to avoid damage or anything. But he does have some. So like this forward two, really good option to whiff punish. So if we see Bishop doing anything funny, we just didn't do the right thing. He also has very easy air seeks and a very easy CCR setup. So like nearly dead. I could have actually killed with level 1 super. Bonk. But there you go. Not the greatest character in the world. He also has some stuff that's kind of like pointless. That move in particular is a little bit funky. Oh yeah, this is never a great place. Okay, so I guess we just, I guess Bishop just doesn't, he doesn't mind getting hit in the face. That was my level 1 super. And it turns out the level 1 super is actually very good. His level 1 super is definitely, like, as far as I'm concerned, his best super. It's an it's an incredible whiff punisher. With a ton of range, and it does a lot of damage. It does 6,600 damage on a normal defense enemy, I believe. So tons of range. The first hit is a stun. You get two options after the stun. You can either hit light punch, and it does that tons of hits, and that's actually an OTG. It's really good. Or you can hit hard punch, and he will do a different. He'll do a launcher. Obviously, the OTG is like much better. So like there, wow. Now the stun is nice if you like, if you want more damage. But in general, like his level 1 is just like boing. Then you can just go right into air seek. I'm gonna show off some of his other stuff too. Honestly, it becomes like muscle memory. And then we can just level 1 again. For whatever reason, the enemy is just getting hit by everything. You saw it's on expert. I'm not really sure why they're getting dunked on so bad, but we'll take it. He has this little flip move here, this little leap, so he can do two moves out of it. He has a long leap, and he can sort of do, or he actually has three moves. I forgot. He has this move, which is sort of a stagger, creates a stagger. He has a dive, and he has a kick. Now the kick is a launcher. It's a solid launcher, to be honest. You can do whatever you want after it. So his level 2 is also very good. It is, I don't know if it's like technically OTG, but it seems to do a pretty decent amount of damage. But this move is really fun. And I think maybe you need, hey. That's a whiff punish. This is his level 2 super. It's pretty, or is that level 3? I don't even remember. If you've ever played this game, you'll know, like, you remember him doing that a lot. We also have a couple other things. Like this move here is his best raw launcher. Does 3,700 damage on a normal opponent. Oh, that was a guess. That was a bad guess too. But like, do you see how like I say he's not good, but just being able to press one button very quickly is just light punch, light punch, light punch, and suddenly they're in the air and you're doing damage. Like not a little bit of damage. You're doing a lot of damage. Again, level 2 will probably kill. I think it does like 7,600 damage or something. Or not. Okay, we're gonna do something kind of cheesy. Oh. No! Okay, so his level 2 super is bullshit. And not very good in the air. But he has one. And he just sort of does like a claw dive. And it looks like a level 1. But it actually costs 2 meters, so I was trying to do it in the air, but I didn't have 2. I think it does like 5,600 damage. It's just not worth it. You know, that's the thing that I found with Wolverine is like a lot of his stuff just isn't worth the effort because you can CCR off of any launch. So like he has a bunch of cool options. He has some options. But most of the time, if you're looking for like the flash and the flare, you don't need it because you can just launch into CCR. That's it. It's just, you know, he can just do a lot of stuff very easily, hitting very few buttons. So like this, you can do a bunch of cool stuff. He has some very like Wolverine style strings. But like, who cares when you can just do that? I'm trying to remember. I think it's this. And ow. Ooh, can we get through? So it's not invincible. That's unfortunate. I didn't know it wasn't invincible. I totally thought it was. I don't know if that's a frame trap, but he definitely tried to do a slower move than my jabs, which are very fast. I do have to say, like, I think he is a very dangerous character up close. Like, you can't whiff on him. You can't do anything on him. Bonk! But, that being said, I just don't think he's that good. Oh, his standing light kick is a low, and it has pretty solid range. So I think there's something to be said there. That, I think, is... Level 3 hits OTG as well, and does a grip of damage, 12k. Yeah, just a lot of damage. Oh, that would have been cool. But yeah, you notice how, like, you can do other stuff, but what's the point? You can just do Wolverine things. You can just go ham and hit one button to launch him in the air. So let's try to whiff punish with forward 2. You can also get, let's see, come on. We meant to do another move there. Wow. He sort of spanks you around. Let's see, what can we do here? Oh, we can just hit light punch twice. What do we got here? Like, Nightcrawler's doing... Oh, we just didn't... Like, Nightcrawler's doing all this stuff. I feel like we can just... Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Do your thing. And then we'll just do this. He was clearly grabbing. That was BS. Man, I love this game. Okay. I forgot that was a thing. That's Nightcrawler's wake up attack, and it's sick. Oh man. Okay, let's see. This honestly, that's one of the coolest, not one of the coolest strings in the game, because there are cooler, but I do find it neat. I love how much damage this move does. Oh, I forgot to, he has his level 4, so we've actually seen all of his moves here. His level 4 is, it's actually just a heal. And it's a pretty, so I'm going to get beaten up by Dark Phoenix. That's a good option. A very lore relevant option, especially if you've seen the movies, which I'm not particularly fond of. But yeah, let's get beat up. Let's get our level 4, and then we'll see how much we heal for. I think it's over half life, which is pretty solid. But again, you're already healing throughout the match. You just have to play keep away. A heal on him and Sabretooth feels like a missed opportunity, frankly. But Sabretooth has much better supers than our boy here. Wait, okay. I'm trying to do a specific thing. There it is. That's a cool move. That's a super cool string. But what do you need to do any of that for when you've got, like super easy stuff? Just hitting light punch a bunch of times. Did she backdash out of that move? I'm very impressed. I always forget that she can do that. Let's build... Well, I don't think we're going to be able to get her from there. That's fine. We're going for the level 4 anyway. We're just building meter. Let's do a couple of taunts.
Over here, bub.
Definitely safer to just to whiff moves. Oh. All right, now we'll take our lumps. Go ahead. Now let's see. Yeah, to be honest, I don't even know how much this does. For 4 meters, it better be a ton of health. Oh God. No! I didn't realize how much meter she had. And she friggin' kills. Dark Phoenix will pull no punches. Ow. Alright. Sorry, Jean. Ow. I keep on forgetting, like, we have some good options here. Which is that. Oh no, she has level 3. We're dead. This is fine. This is fine. We got this. We're going to blame it all on move rating. That's what we're going to do. Also, her being an incredibly overpowered mutant. Wait, we can't afford to take, like, any more hits. Especially not a launcher. We'll just die. We need to kill her. Okay. Unintentional, but... Alright, alright, alright. We're just trying to stay alive. The game is barely allowing us to stay alive. But thank God. Thank God. That would have been really... Oh God, she still has 4 meters. We gotta not... I just don't want to get hit by something beefy. I don't want her to launch me. Let's just finish her off stylishly. Oh my God. We're gonna do it on somebody less dangerous. Holy moly. What have I not shown? Oh, he has a couple of he has a couple other moves, but you've basically seen all of Wolverine's toolkit. He has some stuff to sort of go under projectiles, but as you can see, they get stopped by mids. This here sort of can surprise, but it's not really much else. Yeah, that's not safe. Okay, alright. She must not have heard that she's one of the worst characters in the game. Oh, no. Does a decent chunk of damage, but, not great. Oh, I guess that glitch is just... No, just let me throw you. I do want to show off his throws. I feel like he has some really, not 90s, but, early 2000s. Just get hit by my moves, please. Fine. I just, the game definitely reads throws.
Gonna bleed ya.
Gonna bleed ya. All you get off of that is frame advantage. He can't do much with his supers, unfortunately. This is a nice soft wall if you're ever playing this game. Infinites are much easier to execute there. And just a nice little bit of, I don't know if that actually landed or if it went, chip killed, but level 2, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Man, it's really sad that I'm so worried to build up. So the other thing is this character Wolverine, he does no damage without meter. Most of his damage comes from CCR, or it comes from spending, bits of his honestly really good supers, or at least really high damage supers. So you're not looking at a ton of damage, even from CCR. You saw I could barely go half life. So you need supers, get into the air. That's your answer for everything with this character. And again, he has other options, but who cares? I do like his stall potential in the air. Being able to stop his momentum is cool. But the fact that everything is so easy when you just hit one button over and over again, just as light punch, it's so good. I should have known better. I should have done just the stun. I should have just gone for the stun. Right? Stun. Stun into whatever.
I'm not through with you.
This would be a good time to...
Over here. Gonna bleed ya.
Okay, fine, Toad. Just a couple of advancing normals there. They're okay. Of course. Of course. This is good. We can get the shit beat out of us for a second. One more. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, a decent chunk back. Really decent chunk back. Probably about half-life. But we now need to be very careful of our friend Toad here. Luckily, the computer is just giving us everything we want. And if you know this game, you'll know that if you ever hit your opponent on the back, they have an extended hitbox, which is a little bit weird. Okay, I've never seen that before. Am I stuck? Okay. Very weird. I've never seen that glitch before. I was actually going into the ground. Okay. Eventually we'll land something good there. Nice OTG into his level 3, which again does a chunk of damage. I would never use Wolverine for the speedrun. His supers are so cinematic, they take forever. As opposed to Cyclops, who's just like, poof, done. Even, like Gambit has longer supers, but they're so much better than Wolverine's. And yeah, I feel like this is just before he was the poster child, so he's just not as good otherwise. I feel like this would never have been allowed in current Marvel. It just wouldn't be allowed for him to be like, this is this underpowered. I wonder if there's something more you could do after that wake up, because that's not very good. I like level 1 the best, as I've mentioned. Oh, I forgot to show off that there's another version. So it is the inferior version by far. The fact that that super, it will not. So if the opponent has already been stunned in your combo, that because the level 1 super starts with a stun, you will not be able to launch because they'll just fall. And like again, there you go. Like you don't need to do anything else. Bonk. You can just hit light punch. But oh, perfect. This is our lore battle. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. What have I shown you? I've shown you he has a pretty decent whiff punish in forward 2. He's got some very powerful supers. His level 1 is really, really adaptable. Unfortunately, if you're close to the walls, it'll fuck you up. It probably won't get all the hits. Level 2, really good. Level 3, ton of damage. He has an aerial level 2 that is not really worth using, frankly. Ow. This is going to hurt. Boom. I love this game, dude. But again, another just like nice, fun, long combo, because we can. We'll reset CCR, and I think this wall should allow us to get full hits. But what else can we talk about for this boy? We're down to the ground floor. That's a frame trap. He waits for you to do something high. Forward 2 I thought was better. Startup is way too long. So if it is whiff punish and they're doing a string, it's just not as good as I thought it would be. But like, oh, you made a mistake. You made a mistake.
Amateur.
Bang. Dead. So CCR, very easy for this character. Also, while I say he doesn't have good range, his claws give him surprising range on his jab. Bonk. So you see why this character's, like, while he's not, his options are limited, I just don't think he's great, but he does some damage, bro. And he has no problem dishing out the beef here. Ow. This is that move from Sabretooth is definitely the inferior version of that throw. He has a couple of hit throws. None of them are particularly good. Oh wait, we have this. So, life. Now, Sabretooth could do the exact same thing to us if he wanted. But he didn't want to, which is great. We can do damage on the ground. Oh my gosh, that hit took too long. I didn't know. Okay, that makes sense on Sabretooth. That's fine. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying, but what do you do, man? So I guess this will be it. We'll end with a cool super. Wow. Level 3. Taking down Victor Creed, our arch nemesis. A bunch of makes for style. He just flies. There's Wolverine. I probably didn't do that great a job of going over him, but I hope you enjoyed. I've got a playlist of all of these expert arcade runs, and I'd love for you to watch them. Maybe I'll show 2 here. Also, maybe not, because I don't know how to do end cards, but let me know what y'all think. Hope you had fun. Bye.